Last week, after the Federal Reserve announced a 50 basis points rate cut, both the S&P 500 and Dow Jones reached an all-time high. However, after that, the indice on Friday did not continue to surge. Instead, it closed lower. This indicates that the excitement brought by the interest rate cut may be short-lived, and investors are still more focused on economic growth and corporate earnings. In this case, I will outline and explain my insights on the market for this week. Before we begin, please click subscribe and give a thumbs up. This week, there are two key economic events to watch. First, the second quarter GDP will be released on Thursday. This data will help verify the credibility of Powell's assertion that the U.S. economy remains strong. If the data comes in below the Fed's expectations, the market may experience a correction. Meanwhile, this Friday, the Federal Reserve's most closely watched inflation indicator, the Personal Consumption Expenditures (PCE) index, will be released. However, the Fed recently stated that it is more focused on employment conditions, which may weaken the impact of this data. I believe that if inflation decreases at a slower pace than the Fed expects, the market is likely to experience a pullback. Lastly, attention should be paid to the earnings reports of several companies, including Costco, Micron, and Accenture, which will release their latest financial results this week. Among these, I'm most interested in Micron. The market forecast for its Q4 is $7.9 billion for revenue, 96.93% for a year-on-year increase. The anticipated earnings per share is 1.18, indicating a return to profitability. Over the past 2 months, Micron's performance has been almost contrary to the market. While the S&P 500 has reached historical highs, Micron's stock price of this key player in the chip industry has nearly halved. The most critical data in this Micron earnings report will be the demand for AI chips. If the data shows signs of slowing down, it could have significant implications for companies like Nvidia and Broadcom. If anyone wants to learn more about company earning analysis, feel free to leave the stock code in the comments. Next, I'll highlight some key data to focus on this week.